and welcome back to my channel. So today I am on cycle day 27 and I just wanted to give you an update on what has been happening. So as you know, if you've been following my journey this cycle, that I did 5 milligrams of Femera cycle days 3 through 7. I then did ultrasounds for follicle checks up to cycle day 17, which was 10 days ago. And it was decided at that time that we will not be doing any more scans because it doesn't look like my follicles are growing, and they're just kind of staying in a they're just kind of they weren't doing anything. So I will include the links to them below, and also they'll be somewhere up on the screen in that new card thing that kind of comes up. So what I wanted to update you on today, I'm on cycle day 27. Fertility Friend hasn't updated, but I use 3 apps, that is Ovia, Glow and Fertility Friend. I used to be a VIP member of Fertility Friend, but I've decided that I don't really want to pay that annual fee for it, so now I just have the basic package and it doesn't really show you very much. But what I wanted to say was, on cycle day 21, I'm just looking it up here, so if you see me looking down, I'm just looking at something. On cycle day 21, I started to feel a little bit bloated. I was bloated for a couple of days beforehand, and then on cycle day 22, I will include my Fertility Friend chart here so you know what I'm talking about. So on cycle day 22, I started to get bloated and gassy, and I was feeling very hot, so like flushes, those sorts of things. So that was on cycle day 22. Cycle day 23, which was June the 1st, was cycle day 23. I was getting gassy. I was really gassy on that day, which is a little bit TMI. Really gassy. I had skin breakout. I had cold-like symptoms. So I woke up and I was stuffed, and I just felt generally unwell. And then the next day, so cycle day 24, was pretty much the same, except for I had back aches. I had cramps. I felt extremely tired, so fatigue, and again skin breakouts. Then on Wednesday, cycle day 25, I started to feel a little bit better. So if you have a look again at my fertility chart, you will see that since cycle day 25 that my temps have been rising. So I think that I did ovulate. I've kind of noticed from the last cycle when I did ovulate that my signs of it is gassy. Like when I'm gassy, I kind of know it's gonna happen. Well, I think, you know, it's only happened twice that I've been really registering my symptoms. So last cycle, I'll insert last cycle's Fertility Friend chart, and then this cycle's Fertility Friend chart. So we will see what happens. It hasn't updated on Fertility Friend, but on my app Glow, it says that ovulation happened on cycle day 23, I think. So as you can see, then the one thing is that we didn't BD enough. We only BD'd 1 day, which, if Glow is right, was 2 days before ovulation. And I'm gonna be straight up and honest about it, and I'm not sure whether people really talk about these things or not, but I have PCOS. If you've been following me for a while, you know that's a polycystic ovarian syndrome. And besides from all the other horrible side effects that come with that, one that really affects me is my desire to have sex, so my sex drive. There's only really 1 or 2 days a month where I really want to have sex. And this is embarrassing to say because I mean, I'm not sure if other people have these issues, but I just wanted to just to clarify to people with PCOS that if you're like me and you have a low sex drive, it's okay. It's hard when you're TTC, and it's hard for me because I never know when I'm going to ovulate. So it might be different if I know it's going to happen, and then, you know, we can get into the groove of it, as they say. We know the week we need to be more intent on BDing and that sort of stuff. But right now, I never know. So like that, my ovulation just comes out of nowhere. So I'm sorry for the light. It's very early in the morning here. Well, not very early. It's 10:30. So the sun is doing weird things. So yeah, low sex drive is something I battle with in this journey as well, which makes no sense when you're trying to make a baby and you have low sex drive. But it's really in recent months where it has been affecting me a lot, and I don't know whether that's because we've gone over the 2 year mark of trying to conceive, and I'm just a little bit down about it, and I don't think it's gonna happen, so what's the point? And my poor fiance is like dying. But anyways, off that fairly embarrassing subject, so yeah, let me know what you think, what day you think I have ovulated, if I have ovulated. As you can see, or as you did see, my cervical mucus stayed kind of creamy, but there was a couple of days where I was thinking, is this kind of what you would consider egg white? But it was still that white tinged on it, and I could stretch it. It's kind of hard. I never really have egg white mucus, like what people show, what people like on Instagram would like post pictures of it like stretching this much. Like I'd get to here and then it would fall, but then it's kind of gloppy, like, so I didn't know whether that was creamy, whether it was like, you know, I don't know. So I just kind of put it down as creamy every single time, which is probably what's throwing my fertility friend off. But yeah, that is it. It's been a long video this time. Usually I'm kind of like 3 or 4 minutes. But anyways, ladies, I will be back next week, and I will let you know whether it really was ovulation. And thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and I will be back soon. Bye.